measures vengeance, gains forgiveness with ease. Honor and love pulling at his reins while his heart's torn apart. He holds in the pains. Oh, what's right and what's wrong, it ain't clear. When love and betrayal come so near, the hammer strikes hard, but hearts are tender. In the tale of Hank Holly and Henrik the Defender. Oh, what's right and what's wrong, it ain't clear. When love and betrayal come so near, the hammer strikes hard, but hearts are tender. In the tale of Hank Holly and Henrik the Defender. Oh, what's right and what's wrong, it ain't clear. When love and betrayal come so near. The Defender.
Well, that was the worst time for my PC to crash. But it happened, so... Where did my horsey go? To be honest, I wasn't even gonna get back on, but we gotta see this scene out, right?
Film. So that little Andrew Sullivan freak, he showed up here just a few seconds ago.
No, no.
Yeah, right. He showed up a few seconds ago and he said, "Hello there," and I said, "I'm about to start shooting you." And I pulled up my gun and I started shooting him, and you should have seen him hightail it out of here.
First bounty on the board, please, Cucamonga. First bounty on the board.
Christ, that's not a bad...
Dead or alive,
Ooh.
Andrew Sullivan.
Andrew Sullivan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing alright. We just have to...
You just showed up at the wrong time.
California's turning himself in, and we're getting that
He's a
sorted.
piece of shit.
Wait, I missed you shooting at someone?
Oh yeah, I almost got him. I probably almost killed him, to be honest.
It's self-defense. It's self-defense. If you
I was
see
gonna shoot
him,
him.
if you see him,
it
you're
was
defending
definitely
yourself.
not self-defense.
No, I mean the idea
You know what?
behind it, you know.
Fine, add it to
The
the
idea
charges.
behind it.
Add it to the charges.
Yeah. When you run into predictable outlaw, I mean, as an outlaw, you sort of know.
Hey, what would be the easiest way for me to go to Sisika, just like for a little bit? What's the easiest crime I could commit right now?
Alright, Moonstride it?
Actually, I think you might be winning.
For what?
No, I think... Well, unless you've done anything else, you should be clear.
Oh, you know what?
But-
I did totally shoot at the ranches the other day, actually.
You fucking
Oh, well.
son of a bitch. All this time,
No. But
reformation my ass.
I was coming to talk, and then Oscar Core started shooting. Oh, that's snitching. No. No. Someone started shooting, so I'd started shooting.
I'll tell you what, Finn. You go off to Sisika with our dearest Cowley here and give me that long arm. I'll hold on to it for you.
Okay. Be careful, because this is a highly powerful Western gun. It's called, I don't know, fucking the evil gun.
The evil
Called
gun.
the evil gun.
Yeah.
Finn, yes, you are wanted.
Oh.
He ain't getting this shit back, bro. This is a free Lancaster.
All
Yeah,
right.
here's my
Well,
long
I guess at that point we are now on a clock, so that Finn can get processed fast enough that he actually justifies going to Sisika.
I didn't see it.
Well,
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go
If you
finally
wanna
got the
say-
Cucamonga kid.
interesting.
You-
What are you doing?
There you go.
Oh yeah. I'm sufficiently de-armed.
Shoo.
No, okay. Well,
Yes.
I meant, do you two want to get your farewells in, or your see you later, I suppose, in this case?
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to be gone too long.
No, I meant Cucamonga in California. That's why we were waiting.
I'll probably see him. You know, I mean, well, maybe possibly if I don't get hung to death. If I do get hung to death, I prefer he get notified I'm being hung to death.
Oh, well, I could say that right now we have no warrant for your execution, so if that changes, I will make sure that
Yeah,
everyone gets informed.
Usually changes that either before or after Siska imprisonment. You know, it is what it is.
We already
What do you
hugged
mean,
and
usually?
kissed.
Finn, you are wanted for your crime does justify you going to Sisika. It is not
No.
enough time. If you would like to go to Sisika,
I would like to go to Sisika.
I don't fucking care. He is wanted. It's not one of those
I don't.
cases where
I
he's
really
just
don't
running
care at all
around
either.
doing crimes.
You know what?
and-
Yeah, send him. He. This boy needs
Finn, turn-
reformation.
I'm a
Shu,
bastard.
also,
I'm a
you
little
saw
fucker.
him give me that gun. It was a donation. So if he never gets it back, it's
Hands
not
up.
thief.
Hey,
I'm not
Cucamonga,
stealing,
you're
right?
I'm gonna get
If
you,
he asks for it
Cucamonga.
back,
That's a
please
threat
take it.
against Cucamonga.
Can we? All right, California. Let's get
You have a knife and a gun on you.
Take it.
All right.
Actually, let me go to my bank.
Yeah, just throw
I didn't realize this was gonna
fucking
happen.
opium on you.
Yeah, good.
Opium on you.
Yummy.
Okay. I don't know if they take it from you.
Good. I want to be a hero black woman now.
Ain't no way you got California to turn himself in. I mean, it was his idea, but you know,
You're welcome.
Mr. Aura,
Cucamonga.
you know what I'm saying. Hola.
Shoot. Do you have a? Do you get a file start for this?
Spanish, huh? That's what you're going for.
Yep. I thought you were in the cells already. What are you doing out
But
here?
he-
I went to the bank.
He just very.
No.
I didn't miss a single time. I don't think.
He is being arrested. What's your boss gonna think?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh. I turned around. I was like, I'm right here, but then I realized, you know. Confused me.
I don't have any more room on my horse. We're adding this gun to the armory, guys. You think Finn's getting this shit back? Hell nah.
Actually, would be called back over to you.
Yeah, God. Don't trace that up. Then I'm going to do a pat down.
we're not gonna talk about these being in my bank. You know, that's for a cloudy day. I'm gonna ask
Currently,
Unhinged. I wanna
varmint
know.
rifle holes deeper,
Can't wait the Andrew Sullivan fellow
But,
started right up to me.
we're fine. He just booked it.
I shot him down yesterday, and then he immediately just rides up to me like it's no big deal. I'm gonna shoot you again.
I can't believe we missed him shooting at Andrew Sullivan. I
Yeah,
wanted to see
we
that.
We got 7 responding to this.
Dumb
I
little
felt so
dipshit.
bad.
Little pussy boy.
It's a run.
But we're not really going to need. We got 2 people turning themselves in. We're not going to need help with the transport or anything like that. I should be able to handle
How you
it
doing?
myself.
We'll check the tip line.
Hola.
Yep.
Nice beard.
Sure.
Thank you. How you doing?
I could, you know, I could grow one if I wanted to.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, man. I just shave every morning.
Ah, yeah.
I was gonna ask you how long we going right now. You know, if you shave every day.
My friends told me I shouldn't lie to law anymore, so I've been growing this out for about a month.
That's a month right there. Month work.
Yeah, give me till the end of the year. I'll catch up to you.
You know, I will say this. It's got good coverage at least.
Process. Looks better for your paperwork.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not patchy. Hey, I got a question for you.
Oh, like, is that the question?
Shoot.
So me and my folk, we're trying to become bounty hunters, right?
Across my head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we started from there.
Would we be legally allowed if we apprehend some of these bounties? Would we be allowed to handcuff them?
Anyone got Jeff and all that business?
Or is that out of your pay grade?
Yeah, go grab one.
Truth be told,
Document folder.
I don't have a problem with it, but that don't mean other people don't. If you want, I can try and look at my paperwork for a few minutes, see if I can't kick up an answer for you.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Drunk. I think it was.
Give me more.
He was truly broken. I think he'd gone. I think
Sit
he'd
if
lost
you
it.
wish.
I think his mind.
Stand
was
if you
so
wish.
deranged. The way he was looking at me. It wasn't the mirror. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, right, stay safe. Oh my goodness.
he asked to speak to me alone. I said, sure, of course.
What?
Because he was my most loyal soldier, my defender, my bodyguard.
But he's talking to the fellow
He
on the
protected
porch.
me while I slept. Except for one time.
Buck, you ready to go?
But
Hey, Bolton.
I'm digging something up for this fella right now.
except for one
Okay,
time, we'll get to
we'll go on without you then.
Nah, you
Where
could
y'all
go. You could go on.
Just,
I'll talk to
Just
Bolton.
south of Valentine. If you want to catch
Uh,
up,
yeah, I'll catch you up just one
talk
second.
about all the times
Okay.
he had shed and how
we can actually.
I think the only problem with that is that the only legal way to obtain handcuffs is from us, and I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
sure if
right.
on.
I'm not sure if they'd allow you to use them. Either way, if you need to apprehend someone, use a rope, especially if you need to carry them somewhere. I wouldn't have a problem with it personally if you use cuffs, but it could be loose. Like I said, if someone in there can help you out, have them help you out. But I gotta get going. I wish I could do more for you right now, but
Nah, you're good. You're good. I'll ask Bolton.
yeah, she should be some help.
Appreciate it.
Out of grief. The woman I killed for deeply.
Bolton.
Oh,
He
perfect.
saw
Here,
me in my
Buck,
weakness,
we're
and
good to go.
he pulled the gun
He's going to bed.
on me as I laid there, incapacitated.
Is that Bolton?
This guy first. Okay, sure.
That's Bolton, right?
All right.
And he thought about killing me that night, but he didn't. And so when he came around, he always thought that I never knew. So you see, a friend of mine, Indigo, had witnessed him do this and talked him down out of it, had reconsoled him that he should still have faith in me. And over time, that seed of doubt grew again like a weed. And he confronted me about this. He told me, it's a big reveal of his, that he had pointed this gun at me while I slept. And I looked at him and I said, I know. I know you did this. And he asked why I still had him around, why I allowed him to do these things and be my loyal soldier.
Guys, the only reason I want to use cuffs is that way people have the chance to run away. Because if you have them in a rope, it's kind of like... I mean, obviously we can rope up some people, but like, you know... I want to give people the chance to run.
I tried to reassure him. Keep him on the course he was on. But we had lost Judge on. He was drunk and broken, got out of physical. He realized that no logical man would do the things I do. The horrible things I've done to go to parties with people. He labeled me the devil. So I
Is
come
that
to him
Nadia?
with my fancy clothes and my smooth talking, and I brought away.
Hola.
Hola.
Nadia. Effie.
Yes.
Are you guys hunting for someone right now?
We thought we had runners come through.
No, we did. They've gone around the side of that building. One of them's just looking at us. I don't know.
Let's go say hello.
Okay.
After you figure that out, Nadia, I want to ask you a few things.
Sure.
Also, Effie, you should be proud. I got the California kid to turn himself in.
I am so proud of you. You're doing great.
Oh, give me my fucking license.
Said that I had to duel him. I had to fight him with a gun, and I begged him. First time I've ever begged anybody. I said, please, Ramiro, don't make me do this. He said, I have to. I said, I really don't want to. You don't want to be part of this, Ramiro. And I wanted to remind him. I said, Ramiro, you got to remember I was a duelist. And he said if he didn't, he would regret it for the rest of his life.
It's gonna be a month? I don't think so. Dueling, there's no way, man.
Needless to say, I had my hand ready and his mind was set, so he took the tactical advantage, the duelist's advantage, and he told me, say when. Now, normally, that gives him the advantage because I have to speak and then shoot, right? I have to say when and then draw. So that gives him a chance to draw and then shoot me before I can articulate even shooting. But, again, I'm a duelist. So I said when. Before his gun could be fully raised, he had already been hit twice. He pulled the trigger, I think, once or twice. I'm not sure. Gave me a little cut in the arm. Needed stitching. But his body lay there twitching. A woman came by named Amanda, tried to save him. But my aim was true. That would, yeah. My aim was true and my friend was dead. And my gun got a new name that day. El Amigo Asesino.
Alright, darling, what can I do for you?
Handcuffs. What are your thoughts on
about them?
handcuffs?
Well, I think they're okay, albeit a little uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Depending, especially if they're too tight.
There was a man who I wish never had seen the encounter.
If we're bounty hunters, would it be
Rope.
possible
Rope.
no consideration for
Rope.
handcuffs?
We have not given consideration to any of our previous bounty hunters. No special treatment for y'all.
But just think about it, right? If we, because we have plans of using like a war wagon to go after these outlaws.
That's an idea. Sure.
We ain't gonna be able to stuff them into the wagon in ropes. They're gonna, you know.
I don't think it's going to be possible. I see your point. I do, and I respect it. But don't believe the government's going to budge on that one.
Would it not be like, I mean, we're working together at that point. Would it be still considered contraband if we were given handcuffs?
It would be considered corruption for us to give you handcuffs.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really see because I think it's, you know, kind of dumb,
No,
but I get it.
I understand and see your point and mildly agree, but still, I'm not going to ask any of my deputies to risk their jobs for your...
Bullets are gonna ricochet off me.
You know.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Fuck up, California. You couldn't wear this. You're too weak.
I'd slay him that, bitch.
No, you wouldn't.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I'm ignoring his existence.
But no, I don't think that's gonna happen, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
Do you think it's worth reaching out to the marshals over just to see, you know, get a clear answer?
If you feel like you can convince, I'm sure, but I'm not reaching out.
I mean, I'm a pretty convincing man. I mean, look in the cells over there. I'm just saying.
More power to you, darling. If that's what you want to do, I don't see any reason not to, but I won't be doing it for you.
Not only did I get one of the most deadliest gunslingers of all time to turn themselves in, I also got California to turn himself in.
When he drank, it was easier to understand because he talked slower.
I was trying to do the math on that one, and honestly, I'm so tired. I'm just going to let him go.
No, the joke is that his Finn is in there too.
Oh, I didn't know Finn was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that makes so much more sense now. I'm so tired.
There's no way you're on duty in that dress.
I am. Why wouldn't I be?
Do you run down outlaws in it?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Like on
Just
foot?
hoist up the front? Yeah. I have been wearing dresses since before I could walk. I don't have a choice but to learn how to adapt.
Silver spoon. Gotta watch out for this one, Nadia.
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm constantly watching for her to return to me every time she abandons me.
When do I abandon you?
She leaves me occasionally, but man, is it fine to watch her leave.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Silver
can't help
spoon and
myself,
silk
Tiffany.
dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know, it might be better if you make her a sheriff because she's used to power already.
I think she'd make a dangerous sheriff in the best of ways.
I mean, that's true. He did owe some money, but it wasn't for that. It was more.
There'd be no criminals left in this place.
You know,
Make me the sheriff of Pleasance already. I'm gonna have my butlers rebuild it.
All three of them?
Yes. And then they can hire more people to build it. And I'll just pay for the whole place to be rebuilt.
you know, back when I was an outlaw, I used to rob Caliga Hall all the time. August Gray, you've seen him? It was on site.
I remember one time you tied up Seraphina Braithwaite, and I walked in. Do you remember that?
I do. She probably
You're
left
a
out that.
shithead.
No, she shot me that day.
I'm pretty sure you told me that, and that's why I let you just go.
I went down to the Braithwaite Manor because the Wicked Witch of the West of the East used to live there.
Which one was that?
Terrible woman by the name of Effie May.
Oh.
Me and my old outfit, we went down there to, you know, just sightsee. That's all. I mean, Hank told me I shouldn't lie to law enemy. We went down there to rob her gravy boats. But she had like 40 guards and
Pardon?
she started blasting. And
That's fair.
I looked left and right and all of the other halfwits were dropped.
Oh my god.
So
I forgot about the half-wits. Oh, it's a long time since I thought about that name.
So I went down there to challenge her to a duel because I thought that was Effie. They look like very similar. And I was doing gun tricks after the situation was diffused, and she did them, and then her gun misfired, and she shot me in the gut.
Oh my god.
And then I bled, you know, I was bleeding a lot, so I passed out, and I woke up, and I was in the medical office, and I was very wanted. So I had to do what I had to do to survive, you know? I tied her up, and I forgot who else was there.
Yeah, I can't. It was a medic, I'm pretty sure. You tied up the medic as well. I can't remember her name.
All I'm saying is, you know, if I didn't turn my life around, I'd still be on the run. You guys would never catch me.
I don't know about that.
How many times have you been to
sure.
Cisco?
Since
More than
being
once.
an outlaw, well, when I was an outlaw, only once. And then I turned myself in every other time.
I still very distinctly remember bumping into you outside of where the Rhodes Market is. Just that situation sticks out to me because of your horse. You refused to tell me who you were, and then I asked how your horse was doing. You said Ranch is doing fine.
That's right.
Oh, I remember
yourself
that, and I
away.
lost you at the oil field.
Yep, you sure did, you slick bastard.
Telling you, you would never be able to catch me. I pulled the old loop-de-loop and stole one of your deputy's horses.
Mm-hmm.
That's so horrible.
I brought it back, and then I took Rancho back.
That's true.
And then I got, you know, you guys surrounded me here in Blackwater on the roof over there. and I jumped off the roof onto that little canopy and jumped on my horse and got away.
I was sure you went splat. I was absolutely sure that you wouldn't have made that jump, but you did. And I think one of my deputies tried to make the jump and missed.
I mean, oh, that's such a shame.
P's and Q's,
Everyone needs to be
Kickamonger.
wearing
P's and
skirts,
Q's.
and then they can jump down and they won't fall and hurt themselves like a balloon.
I mean, if you jump down, you probably float down.
Exactly. See, I'm thinking ahead.
Would be quite the sight from below.
Mm-hmm.
There was also that time your deputies chased me into tall trees and I turned into a bear and mauled one of them.
What?
Yeah, that happened. I don't know which deputies were there. It was me getting chased by 6 of them. And I brought them to my home territory, tall trees. Nobody knows tall trees like me. They
No,
rounded a corner.
Definitely sounds like it.
And I was a bear and I mauled one of them and I just so happened to get away after.
Because then you weren't a bear anymore?
That's right.
Did you like turn into like a mouse or something so you could be tiny and just run
No,
away?
I could only turn into a bear once a year.
Oh, and you wasted on that? Or, like,
There
if
was 6. There was
deputies?
6.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you guys would have never caught me. There was
Maybe.
also that time I took, I don't know who it was. I took someone's horse hostage to get my gun back.
Oh my god. I remember this. Fuck, whose horse
I think it
it?
was Boswell.
Which one?
Elise, probably.
Probably. Was it an Arabian?
She had a braid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be Elise's.
Elise, yeah.
They were really mad at me for taking a horse hostage. They sounded more angry than like taking a person hostage.
Yeah, it's Elise.
What's her motive getting around? You took it from her. I was just gonna do what she's doing.
Well, what's that?
There is a man with a sombrero down there. And there's a few criminals that wear them.
Sorry, I can hardly hear you, dog.
I mean, a lot of people in Thieves Landing got them on, so yeah.
Yeah, those fucking bastards.
You know,
One
that
of them's
place is
coming
gonna
after
crumble.
me because I asked them if they like sandwiches.
That's okay.
Is it bad?
Okay, I should probably tell you the whole thing. So, he was telling me, hold on, this guy has a mask on. What the fuck?
Oh, is that when I couldn't get motivated?
I don't know. He said that a whole bunch of people have been saying that Thieves Landing folk are inbred. And I said, well, do you like sandwiches? And then myself and the other deputy started laughing, and the other deputy said, Effie, you can't say that. And then the man asked what the joke was, and so I asked him if he likes sandwiches again, you know, because they're inbred. And then he said, I'm going to see you once I get out. I don't see why he gets so mad at a joke.
No.
Was it bad? Who was it?
Oh, his name's Lou. He kidnapped me once, and he made me fight someone from Thieves Landing, and I beat them up. And, yeah. He reckons he's gonna keep taking me so that I can beat new people from Thieves Landing.
Lou. I got no idea who a Lou is.
He has a big caterpillar moustache. And he's very sensitive.
You know, that's like 40% of the outlaws.
Yes? What's wrong?
Go good.
Possible Wicker gang near roads.
Oh my god, I don't want to go on a date with them. I can't go to Rhodes. There's something seriously wrong with criminals. They think that they could have a chance taking me out on a date, and I keep telling them no.
And they didn't show up.
It's the bustle.
They just don't listen. I don't understand. One of them was going to kidnap me yesterday while I was laying on the ground. I don't want to do that.
Were you like shot?
Yep.
We don't have to. We left.
I got shot by my own deputy.
We sent like one representative to like speak to us and be like, we can't make it to this. And then later,
It was a great time. I don't advise doing it though.
What, getting shot?
By your own deputy, yeah. Someone that you work with. It
oh,
doesn't feel
oh.
nice.
Going
But
on your date. Let's go.
oh fuck, I don't want to,
Good luck.
but I'll go. Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Be safe, Kikabunga.
Oh wait, last question, quick. If there's a bounty on one person and they have their entire gang and they try to defend the bounty and we gun them all down, when we bring them all in, that's fine, right?
If you act in self-defense, it's fine. But if you chase after them, it's not self-defense.
But
You
even
chase
if
them
we're
down and gun
chasing
them
the
down,
bounty,
the bounty is fine, but the other folk without the bounty, you can't chase down.
but what if they're like running together?
Real delicate there. You gotta really play it smart because you cross the lines of vigilantism.
Okay. So, alright. We're chasing the bounty and his friends start shooting at us. That's self-defense,
Self-defense, yes, but you can't run them down.
right? Okay.
You have self-defense basically implies that you protect yourself until you can get away.
I mean, I'm a good shot. I'll take the bounty out easily, and you know.
Sure. I believe you, but again, you just can't
They
run
really
them down
are.
if they're not the bounty that you have the writ for.
All right. Good luck, the Wicker gang.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like, really? We're chasing down outlaws and the bounty's with them. We gotta... Alright. It'd be a shame if we shot first and the deputies don't believe them. Right, Rancho? Hey, Cowley.
Yeah, that Cucamonga.
A river dirty, amigo. Hey, Finn.
Yeah?
Fuck you.
Thank you.
Toes venomous. Hello.
I'll see you on the outside, sound like
I mean, if we gun them all down, right? We should bring them into law as well, because they committed a crime. They shot first. I think? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't fucking know. It would... Is that you, Shannon?
Yeah, I've just recently gotten back from my journey.
You know that piece of shit you hired at the ranch? Fucking...
Which one?
What's his fucking name? He kind of talks like this.
Simon?
Yes.
What about
That-
him?
He couldn't land a shit in an outhouse, you know? He was shooting at a cougar. I ran over there to help him. I shot the thing damn near two or three times. It means he didn't fucking hit it once, and I was listening to him shoot for like at least a minute.
Kuka, he's a rancher. He's not a gunslinger.
I mean, if you're gonna be a rancher on that ranch, Shannon, you know.
Listen, I don't know if you realize we're kind of scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel here. I've gone to all the top applicants. They all said no. We gotta build them up from the ground. He's the shit stallion.
Who else you got, huh?
At the moment, just fucking him. That's what this whole journey was about. I just went on a long escapade across the crossing.
And you got all no's?
No, I just talked to folk. You know, we're gonna hear back tomorrow, and then I put up advertisements at all the telegram offices. And I even talked to some of the law about Reformation Ranch.
Ooh, like bringing outlaws out there? Or
Yeah,
like
outlaws who want to turn their
inmates?
life around.
What if-
Both.
How's it going?
Hola. What, are you fucking, what, you just first time seeing a girl? Huh?
No, she just came out of nowhere. She scared me. I don't like people creeping up behind me.
This is why you're not a gunslinger, Shannon. I heard her come in 5 minutes. I heard her riding her horse over that hill.
You know, I never claimed to be a gunslinger, right?
Well, you were more than happy to help, you know, shoot those, that ugly fuck Roger the other day when we came
What
back.
was I gonna do? Just fucking let him
No,
kill
no,
ya?
no, you know. Proud of
You know, maybe throw in a fucking thank you somewhere in there. Because
fuck no, you
I
ain't-
didn't really want to shoot anyone that day, actually. God forbid I have a drink with some old friends
You want me
and
to
I
tell
don't
you
get
thank
shot
you?
at by a fucking California kid.
You want me to tell you thank you for us leaving and coming back and there's not a single soul working the ranch beside yourself?
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Who
That's,
crucified a motherfucker?
that's your fucking fault. Listen, I'll
That's not my
reputation,
fault, you motherfucker.
reputation
You know,
aside.
I'm done taking these slanders from you. It's ridiculous. You gave that ranch a fucking horrible reputation. Everyone I talk to, Kuka, I get them on board, I sell them on working a ranch, and I mention the name McFarland's, and they turn and they run for the hills. Why is that? I know I didn't give that place a fucking reputation. I know I'm not the one that's known to be there.
Shannon, when we were crucifying motherfuckers, we had people willing to just stay there. I went up to our ranch hands and told them to fuck off because people were going to come after them. They said, nothing can make me leave this ranch.
How long did it take you to find people like that?
I don't know, man. You just need to get your shit together. You ain't getting no fucking thank you.
Fuck you. I just rode around the entire fucking... I was asking for a thank you for helping you fight them. That's it.
Yeah, no, you did what you were supposed to there. You want your friends to come back and you're just gonna stand there and watch them die?
That was my fucking point, Kuka. That's what I was saying. Why do we always have these kinds of conversations? Why can't we just have a normal, pleasant conversation?
All right, let's restart.
Yeah,
I don't have any
I agree.
cigarettes. Hold on. Need a cigarette, Shannon, because you stress me the fuck out.
I've got one. Just fucking come here. I stress you out. That's fucking rich. You're the embodiment of angst.
I'm the embodiment of getting shit done, Shannon. Let me tell you something, man.
And let's hear it.
Seth did a good job, you know, with the ranch and, you know, everything he's accomplished. But I tell you what, man. Without me by his side, that ranch would have crumbled a month ago, 4 months ago, a year ago. And that's just an objective fact. You can't argue with it because it's objective.
No, I'd agree. I'd agree with that. I would say not just you though. I'd say a lot
Oh yeah,
of you.
yeah, everyone, right.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a good group of people that I can depend on to work there.
What about that Pearl
That's what I'm
lady?
hoping to do with the. What about a Seth just fucking screamed at her for like 10 minutes? I doubt she's gonna come and work on the ranch. But if she does, I mean, I'd be happy to have her.
Wait, so she did show up to the ranch?
She did. I rode in after being out looking for folk, and they were sitting in front of the job board, just fucking arguing.
She already showed up to the ranch, man. Hook has been set. Let me tell you something, Shannon. If she wasn't interested, she would have not showed up to the ranch. No mean word Seth is going to say to her is going to make her go away now. Watch. I guarantee you she will be back.
Who's she's gonna work? Is she gonna work for you guys? Is she gonna work for the ranch?
Actually, I have no fucking idea. I mean, that's like a Seth question. Maybe, from what I understood, she was going to be like public relations person for the ranch. I mean, she wasn't going to be scooping cow shit in that dress. I can tell you that.
Well, yeah, I picked up on that when she had fucking pearls around her wrists and whatnot. People that wear pearls typically don't shovel shit.
It's really lame, man. How are you going to be named Pearl and wearing pearls?
Yeah,
That's
Seth
like
pointed that out. Too on the nose.
That's like Hank Hammer walking around with a hammer all the time in his hand.
Listen, I'm hoping, come tomorrow, maybe the next day, we'll have a lot of people. I mean, I just went to every fucking town, talked to some folk about it, and put up little posters in all the telegram offices. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I even sent a letter to TCK, because that's what some deputies told me to do when I brought it up. They liked it. They thought it was a good idea. They told me to reach out to them, so I sent them a letter.
Now, do they mean like once they're out of TCK or actually bringing inmates down to work?
Well, I talked about once they're out of TCK, but me and the deputies talked about both, doing some community outreach or whatever the fuck.
I mean, if you got inmates to work for free, man, come on. Just say you're trying to reform them, but that's free labor.
It's kind of like 2 for 1. Listen, the free labor is great, but it don't mean nothing if we don't got loyal people working there.
Yeah, I mean, you got all the if that does go through, you have a lot of chances to actually reform people, just like when I came to the ranch initially.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because you used to be a criminal.
A damn good one, by the way.
How good were you? What'd you do?
Well, I was on the run since 1901. And I only got caught because I lost a duel just down the street over there. because my outlaw
You lost?
friends let me duel a man with a shitty, uncleaned gun. I couldn't see out of one of my eyes. I got clobbered over the head, and I had a concussion. And they let me duel a man.
I saw you riding with California. I followed you for a little bit to make sure you weren't gonna die, but I saw you coming to town, so I just left it. You know, given the fact that you've almost been assassinated about 17 times.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good talk. He turned himself in.
Oh, glad to hear it.
Tell you what, man.
You,
one thing you gotta pay people in is hopes and dreams.
That's what I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to sell, you know, the ranch isn't just a job, it's a home. You can build something. You can make something out of it. It's the whole idea. You know, sometimes when I'm out there talking to folk, it feels like building something and
Gosh,
working it on
Shannon's
its day.
character, he's come
It just
a long
ain't,
way. It's cool.
it ain't the dream anymore. People want to fucking go to parties and do cocaine in Saint Denis. Or fucking sling guns and rob banks.
I mean, is that like 90% of the people you've been talking to, or they're just outlaws?
That's not all of them, you know, but a large majority of them, yeah. You know, you walk into a town, you could hit 7 of them.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have... Everything kind of just fell into place when we was all there. Like, people would ride by and then just get off their horse, start working the job board. And we'd kind of say, hey, you work here now, and they just stuck around.
I never see anybody just coming to do job boards anymore. I've met maybe 2 people, and that's really all they do. They just show up on occasion to work a job or 2, and then they fuck off. But I also have another idea I'm planning on working on tomorrow, getting the word out. I'm thinking we're gonna host a race at the ranch. I'm gonna talk to Thomas, the Emerald Ranch folk,
Good idea.
see if they're interested, maybe Pronghorn, and then maybe talk to the Plucky Cactus people, Myrtle, see if they want to do, you know, like catering, supply the food and whatnot.
It's a good idea. I genuinely... Okay, this is one bit of advice I can give you is... I mean, you spoke to them already, but if you're going to do something like that, I would recommend having Pronghorn help out.
But yeah, I kind of like them, the Pronghornians. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
Pronghornies are the only people that... I won't say only people, but they're in the top 1% that when we was out there killing outlaws, they never turned their backs on us.
I feel like they're one of the only groups of people out there, you know, being ranchers. You know, they don't have the perception that most people have on outlaws. They don't have the romanticized dime novel sort of mentality about it, because they get robbed and shot, get their cattle stolen, that sort of thing. You know, most of these people, you know, the only experience they have with outlaws is when they ride in here like fucking heroes and rob the bank, and then they read their favorite fucking dime novel, which just makes them look like fucking heroes, but they're not. They're criminals. They're killing people. They're hurting people. But nobody seems to get that.
You see that canopy above your head? I was surrounded by 8 Law when I was wanted. Jumped off the roof, landed on that, and Rancho was right there. Got away. Some good old days.
You know, sometimes when I talk to you, I feel like you're balancing on a fucking knife's edge between, you know, staying on the path you're on and fucking delving into a world of murder and crime.
No. Listen, my outlaw days are past me. I've had multiple opportunities to go back. What's not past me is killing these outlaws, and I'm sitting here trying to be a good boy, Shannon, and I'm about to fucking snap, man.
Can tell. You seem on edge.
You know how brown my lips are from kissing ass all day? I got more shit on my face from kissing asses than I ever did fucking scooping cow shit, I can tell you that.
Your lips are as brown as Rancho spots.
And to be fair, I haven't even been kissing that much ass. I've just been like the proximity of it. It's mostly Seth, but I mean Seth, you know, he's got
He's
it.
really been kissing it.
Is that Leona?
No.
That's an outlaw.
What?
Hello, outlaw.
How do you just know?
You don't even know me.
But are you an outlaw?
I don't know, maybe you should come talk to me and ask.
100%. I don't even. Listen, Miss Ma'am. I don't even need the answer. I already know.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know?
You know my name? How do you know?
It's the way you rode that horse. It's the way you're
How the
wearing all black.
I'm literally. What? I'm not even wearing all black.
The
I
last
took
crime
blue
you
jeans.
committed was a robbery.
A robbery of what?
Someone's belongings.
That's very vague.
But it's true. I could tell it wasn't a bank job. I know you robbed someone.
Actually, no, I think the last crime I committed was getting into a shootout with Law after a bank robbery.
I've a shootout with Law doesn't
He
count.
called it.
I'm talking
Oh.
more.
That definitely counts.
No, I mean,
pretty sure
like,
that is a
I'm more.
crime.
It is definitely a crime. I'm talking more personalized, though. Like, you know, these law. That's just the law doing their job, coming after you.
No, I don't even remember the last person I robbed.
And you going out and robbing someone is just you being an imbecile.
That's so incredibly rude. You don't even know me.
Listen, hold on, miss. Do you ride with an outfit?
No, I just came back to the crossing, so no, I don't really have anybody.
What's your name?
Are you laughing at me? That's so rude. He's rude.
Don't. He is. Yep.
You
You're
know,
right.
Some people
He grows
might
on
take,
you though. If
Some
you can
people
get
might
past
take
the
offense
rudeness.
to that and punch you in the face, but I
What are you gonna do? Rob me, outlaw?
am a better person than that. Okay?
Listen. Just.
I wouldn't punch
Focus.
a little kid in the face. And that's what you
I'm not a
are.
little kid.
Yeah, look at you.
I'm fucking
mean-
fully
You're
grown.
practically a
I
toddler.
mean, all,
I'm
all, your, all your friends
I'm
do call you the
20,
kid.
21 or something like that.
You're practically a little baby. Goo goo gaga.
Okay.
What's wrong,
all
baby? You gonna
alright,
cry?
Just fucking. Can we just time out here for a second?
Sure, yeah, what's up?
What's your name?
My name's Chloe.
Nice to meet you, Chloe. I'm Shannon.
Nice to meet you, Shannon.
Chloe, can we go for a walk?
So,
Depends where we walking
I
to.
want to get to know you more.
I don't think you do.
I do, 100%. I want to know why
Don't-
you choose
don't pay
crime.
attention to him.
Oh my god. Do I have to retell my entire life story to you or something?
Yes, and it would be
That-
nice
that
if you
is
did it while
actually-
we went on a walk.
I will take a walk with you if you answer a question for me.
Okay.
Do you happen to have the telegram of anybody in the Wicker Gang?
No.
Damn it!
Oh, you looking to join up?
Doesn't answer my question. No, I know some of them, but I just came back to the crossing, and I don't have any of their telegrams. And people of Thieves said that everybody hates the Wicker Gang. So yeah, I don't know.
You say your name was? You said your name was Chloe, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a fucking terrible memory for names.
That's okay.
Well, listen,
You
Chloe.
don't want to know my last name.
What is it?
Kirkendall.
Ugh.
Kirkendall?
Kirkendall, but you can't spell it.
Kirkendall? Is it K-I-R-K?
Instantly
Fuck.
wrong.
It's a C.
You wanna
No,
crack?
well,
you wanna
no, the
crack
K
at
was actually right.
Fuck. I don't fucking know, man. It's a terrible last
Anyway.
name.
Where are we walking to? That's so rude!
Come on, let's go for a walk, guys.
Where are we walking to?
I think
Just
we're
going
just
for a
walking in
walk.
general.
So what made you take this path, Chloe?
Well, my brother, my twin brother, is a psychopath, and I was running from him and stole his ticket here to the crossing on the train, and I ran into this guy named George, who taught me how to fight in case my brother came after me to kill me, and yeah, we like robbed banks together. He taught me how to spin dials. Oh, I really don't want to walk towards the sheriff's
How old
office.
is your brother? We're just walking. We're gonna go, just
Yeah, but we can walk this.
just a little bit over there. Past the gallows.
Kuka, don't fuck this up. She could.
To
She
the
could be a
front
yes.
door.
Gallows.
Yeah, we'll
I don't
walk
want to
this
go
way.
to the
Okay,
front.
we'll go
Yeah,
this
let's walk-
way.
Yeah, let's walk
Alright,
this.
Shannon, fucking dude, this is your thing, man.
All right, Chloe.
Yeah.
So you cut to the good part. Why do you
Oh.
choose to live a life of crime?
Because it's really fun. Have you ever robbed a bank before?
I
haven't.
Imbecile.
Listen,
I'm gonna punch this toddler.
yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. He grows on you. You
Like
just
a
gotta give it
fungus?
time.
Because he's a fun
Exactly,
guy.
exactly like a fungus.
He's not. He's kind of more
Fair
like
enough.
a parasite that I want to get rid of. Anyway,
I've
Chloe
heard-
the Unholy.
I like it.
Anyway, I
You should-
I
you
like
should
you
spread
too.
that.
I like Chloe the Unholy. He's pretty good with names.
Gonna
Yeah,
burn
I like that.
eternally in damnation.
Ooh.
They call me the Mango Man.
Oh. Wait, how'd you get that? Do you sell mangoes?
Close. I used to make these beverages back in the day.
Uh-huh.
It was I'll be honest, it was moonshine, but the market was so flooded.
Nice.
The market was so flooded with shiners, and they were all making bottom shelf fucking bathtub, just absolute fucking garbage.
Uh-huh.
So I decided I was gonna perfect the perfect recipe and flavor it. So I went to Guam on a trip, and I made a deal with a Guaman soldier
Uh-huh.
to smuggle in a whole bunch of fucking mangoes for me.
Uh-huh.
And I started mashing them into the mash and making
Like
it.
a puree.
Exactly. It was chunky. It was delicious.
Ooh,
You
that
ever
sounds
had
nice.
you ever had
Ooh.
moonshine soaked mangoes?
Ooh.
Fucking delicious.
No, I haven't. That sounds so good.
It is. It's
You know,
amazing.
if you're in the business of making moonshine, do you need like bank bonds or gold bars or gems? Because I've got lots.
Well, I don't really do it anymore
Oh.
because nowadays I'm a rancher.
Oh.
Fucking filthy fucking.
Is the toddler talking back there?
Yeah, just don't mind him. He's
Oh, okay.
I think he's kind of twitching a little bit. Just
Oh, okay.
let him.
Twitch?
He'll tire himself out.
Honestly,
Anyway.
he looks like he could be my brother. Look at our hair.
I would never be related to such a fucking creature.
You look at us. We could practically be siblings.
You know, I bet you
Well,
when I was an I'm good at everything I do. You know that? When I was an outlaw, 100% better than you.
Oh, you mean the imbecile that you keep talking about?
Listen,
Yeah.
Chloe.
I think a toddler with a gun,
You know
like
how he works?
myself,
You know,
He just
you know how
admits
he
being
more
an
works?
imbecile.
competent than you.
The way he
Oh,
works
okay.
is let's take a left.
Okay,
Are
yeah.
you sure? I mean, we could go down
I'm
this road
positive.
and just
No,
right
yeah,
down
Actually,
over this
I'm actually
way.
positive about going left,
Yeah, we should
Cucamonga.
go left.
So, I actually work on that ranch because I found that the life I was leading, selling moonshine, running around with a bunch of fucking criminals,
Uh-huh.
it was only leading one direction. That was down.
Uh-huh.
And to prison before going down.
Straight to
Hold on, I
hell.
just want to
la,
make
la,
sure
la,
Cake
la.
is okay.
That's fine.
Hi, Cake. You okay, buddy?
I thought this was cake.
This man?
Yeah,
No, he's my horse.
that's good. Well, anyway,
Okay. Well, this was a lovely conversation. But I should
He's-
probably get going.
What do you mean? He wasn't
Well,
even. He's
listen.
not done.
Oh, okay,
I'll cut
sorry.
to the chase. I'll cut to the
Okay.
chase.
And then I'll go. Okay. Go on.
McFarland's is the ranch that I work at.
Uh-huh.
And at the moment, because Cucamonga here and all the rest of the old ranches, the
Your name is Cucamonga?
That's
Cucamonga so
kid.
fucking stupid. Oh, you are a toddler.
Listen, fucking Kirkland, I'm not judging your dumbass last name.
Except you did earlier, remember?
Okay, I did. I definitely did. But listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen to Shannon. He's trying to be
Oh, right.
nice.
Yeah,
There
Shannon.
is opportunity and growth at the ranch. And you said you're just coming back. You know, you don't just want to come back and do the same shit over again, rinse and repeat day in, day out, until eventually some lawman either shoots you or fucking arrests you, and then you get locked up for the rest of your life and you're miserable.
What's
How
that?
about you try to build something? You try to, you come to the ranch
Okay, that's
and
not Boswell.
and you put some work in and you make a home. You know, you have something, you make
Is
something for
he
yourself.
there?
He's only there sometimes, but he normally leaves. He's not really there as much anymore. But if
I'll
you
tell you
come
what,
and
I'll
you
never
stick
come.
around,
I'll never come to that ranch
no,
again
no, no,
if
no,
you
no, 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 no.
reform.
Hold on.
Fucking filthy outlaw.
Is that a promise? If I start going there, you'll never go there again?
That's right.
Damn, that's a pretty big promise. Just for me to turn my life around? That's stupid. You really are an imbecile.
No, because you're gonna be. That's your fucking. The sound of your neck
Excuse me?
breaking if you continue down this
That's the
path.
sound of a neck breaking? That sounded more like a whip crack. What do you mean? It also sounds like you
Dead.
spitting on the ground. I don't think that's what I'm gonna sound like at all.
Oos, 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 oos. That's fucking
What
45
the
bullets
hell?
entering your body on that fucking podium over there.
Listen, if I can survive attack by Deputy Fluffy Bottom, a big grizzly bear, I think I can make it in this life. I'm a dirty,
Listen, it don't
filthy
matter.
criminal.
Ask how many times Cucamonga has been fucking shot or nearly died. Eventually, it catches up to you. It doesn't matter how good you are.
I mean, he looks like
know
he's
that-
still alive.
I want you to think about the best outlaws you know. The best
I don't-
ones in the past. None of them ever have a story that ends with the happily ever after. It always ends with bullets and blood and
Except
fucking
Milliken
death and
Fuller.
misery.
Type
Yeah,
shit.
but why not leave this world the way you entered it, you know? Screaming and covered in blood.
Why not leave this world better than you left it? Or better than you entered it?
Why? That sounds extremely boring.
Quiet.
What are you
Are
talking
you such
about?
an idiot? He's trying to offer you a second chance.
What, you like...
Yeah, when I
You
want a
like
second
you
chance,
like
I don't
action,
need
you like fucking fun and crazy fucking psychotic fucking shooting and shit. Guess what? McFarlane's, because of these fuckers, Cucamonga and the rest of them every fucking day, there's constantly fucking outlaws and fucking people that have problems with them just rolling in looking for trouble. And most of the time they're not there. Plenty of people to fight and fucking shoot at.
So what do you want me to do?
And it'd
Go
be
there and
legal.
be your
legal.
protection? I
No,
don't
I want you
think
to
so.
go there, and I want you to make a life for yourself. I want you to go there and fucking be happy.
Life. But
You
I'm
could
happy the way I
become
am now.
the
And
ranch
make
queen.
stacks and stacks and
want
stacks of cash, milking cows,
with being
and
a
slinging
ranch
milk.
queen. I want nothing to do with cows. I don't want to be a ranch queen. I want nothing to do with chickens or sheep. And I want nothing to do with
How
the
about moonshine?
toddler. The moonshine.
That perked your fucking ears up, didn't it? Listen, McFarlane's has a steady supply of produce.
Yeah, but he's there.
Trust me, if you're
If you
working
come to the
there,
ranch,
I'm
will
not
personally.
gonna
You can
show up.
can say all the mean shit you want to him, and he'll say nothing back.
Is that true?
Yep,
Anything I want?
100%.
I can talk. I can tell you you're a little boohoo cry baby.
Sure.
Really? I can say boohoo fella.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you'll also shine your shoes right now.
You'll shine my shoes right now.
Spit shine.
Well, don't spit on my shoes. But you'll shine my shoes. I'll stick my boots right in your face. You'll shine them, and then I could look at you and say boohoo fella. And you can't say anything about it, Mr. Toddler?
He will shine your boots.
That's not what he said. He said you would.
What are you willing to do for the ranch, Cucamonga?
I don't know that this one will even stick around if I did
She
do
will.
that.
I have confidence.
absolutely
I'm
wouldn't.
placing. You
You
wouldn't.
heard it wouldn't.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I absolutely wouldn't. But I really, really
See-
wanted to
do you
see
what
him
I'm
break.
fucking- Do you see what I'm? Do you see what I'm dealing with?
Listen.
This
I
is
appreciate the
what it's
offer.
like 90% of the time.
I appreciate the offer of reformation. I'm not interested, but if I ever see you out on the road, I promise not to hurt you or rob you or anything like that. I
Oh,
actually,
how gracious.
I actually
appreciate it.
kind of don't really care to rob people, except maybe like deputies. That's kind of fun. But I don't really
You
care
really
to like
are
rob
a
civilians
fucking
that work
idiot, aren't you?
hard for their money. Can I punch him? I really, really,
That's-
really want to punch him.
I can't give you permission to do that. That action carries consequences, and if you're willing to take it, then I mean.
What kind of consequences could it possibly carry?
Well, he has killed multiple people and crucified a few as well. So.
Yeah, but he has a really punchable face.
Well, you know, that's just a decision you're gonna have to live with.
What's gonna happen if I do?
Self-defense.
I
Are you
have
gonna
no
kill me?
idea, and that's
Are you gonna
what should be
crucify
afraid
me?
of.
Nah.
Self-defense.
Excuse me. Goodness. Anyway, I appreciate the offer.
Yeah, right. Chloe, if you ever change your mind, my telegram is on the post at the ranch. Appreciate your time.
Sure. Are you talking? There's like 17 million ranches in this crossing.
I said McFarlane's at the beginning
Oh,
of all
did you?
this.
I don't.
Yeah.
I have terrible memory. I don't remember any of
Me
that.
too, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. If I ever want to come by and maybe deal with this fella, I'll telegram you directly. And neither of you
It's-
have any of the Wicker Gang's
I'm not as...
telegrams?
I don't know. No, I don't have the
Dang
telegrams of the
What do
murderous
you want? You're
fucking
gonna
outlaw
let me
gang you
guess.
wanna
Hold
rejoin.
on.
She's gonna go join the fucking Wicker
Hi,
gang.
Wicker Gang. I got gold bars and bonds I would like to sell to you, and commit
That's
a lot
not
of
what I sound
criminal
like at
activity
all.
together.
I would really like to join your gang because I like to do crime and kill people because I think it's fun.
That's not. I don't like to kill people. When did I ever say I like to kill people?
I don't like
Wicker
to kill
gang,
people.
I just got back
Unless
to the
it's
crossing.
Titus.
I don't have any more friends. Please take me in.
They were my
Okay,
friends.
please let me ride with you again.
That's
I
not
want
at
to
all
go
what
and
I
rob
sound
banks
like.
and rob deputies and kill innocent fucking ranchers.
That's actually kind of close to what I sound like. That's actually really eerie.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm like a parrot.
Anyway, besides, all of this is to say, and Mr. Toddler Pants' desire to take me to the sheriff's office, you don't even know if I'm wanted. What if I'm not
I
even
fucking
wanted?
listen.
Come
I
on,
directed
come on,
you away
Chloe.
from
Let's
it.
go on a walk.
You know, now that you're a no, actually, yeah, let's go for a walk.
Yeah, come on, Chloe. Let's go on a
Come
walk.
on, Chloe. You know, I actually want to talk to you about something again. Come on.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll go for a little
let me
walk.
check something really quickly. Oh, excuse me.
You know,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
actually, I think
yeah,
you can
yeah.
wait.
I'm gonna go report her now.
Yeah, all right.
Shannon, you should have just let me take it. I knew it from the start. That one was no good.
Listen, you gotta give him a chance. It's called Reformation Ranch.
Deputies, deputies. Fuck, I think they all left to take California out of here.
Just leave their horses here.
Well, we gotta do our civic
Risky.
duty.
Very risky.
Hey, Chloe, what's your last name?
You're rats!
What's your last name, Chloe?
I'm a human.
I told you before, it's not my problem. You don't remember.
Kirkendale.
Close enough. It's not my fault you don't remember, Mr. Toddler Boy. Go cry
Hey,
to your
when you
mom
when
about
you
it.
when you see Chet Wicker, more importantly, when you see Bud,
Uh-huh.
tell him the Cucamonga Kid says "Te amo."
Okay. I don't know what that means. But okay. Bye, Toddler Pants.
Oos 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 oos. That's the sound of your body getting riddled with bullets.
That's about how 75% of my interactions with people I'm trying to hire go.
Well, Shannon, you're reaching for the shortest branch, man.
That's all that's left. That's all that's left. I try to talk to regular people, and the name that you lot put on the fucking McFarlane's Ranch is just, it fucking deters them. They don't want to come. They think it's just gonna be fucking crucifying motherfuckers and shooting at outlaws every goddamn day, and outlaws coming to the ranch and trying to kill them and cutting them up and shit. So you gotta go to the bottom of the fucking barrel.
What if you said like you're restarting the ranch?
That's what I say. That's what I say. They don't fucking care.
Even
At this
if you
point,
say
I
it
should
has
just
nothing
become a
to do
fucking-
with
I should
us.
just start selling fucking Mango Tango again at this point. I've gone as far as to slander you motherfuckers directly. doesn't matter. They don't care. What do you think of this poster? Think it'll work?
Hold on, I'm sending a tip. She has blonde hair and is a dirty outlaw. Just left Backwater. Looking to meet with the Wicker gang to sell gold and bonds. Looking for hardworking folk. Looking for a place to call home. The Lone Rancher wants you. Telegram Shannon. That's sad, man. The Lone Rancher. Hey, miss. Hola.
Oh, how's it going, sweetheart? What can I do for you?
That is a great question. What can you do for me? What do you do around the crossing?
Very direct, simple question. It's really hard to answer, but for now, the best I can give you is I work at the general store with Tiny Tony.
Oh, Tiny Tony. I love Tiny Tony. He's a good guy. Love
Great
his
guy.
meat.
Great
Yeah,
meat.
he has a great, very good meat chopper for sure. What was your names?
Cucamonga.
Shannon.
Cucamonga and Shannon. I'm Sissy. Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you too. Let me ask you a question. This this general store worker, is this a lifelong career that you're looking to chase down?
I mean, it's just something on the road.
Oh, hold on.
It's
hold
not
on.
necessary. Yeah?
How about if I present to you an opportunity? It helps your general store and it helps us.
All right, let me hear it.
My dearest friend here, just the greatest of friends, just my absolute best friend here. Great guy, Shannon. He's looking for, I mean, he's working a ranch all by himself.
They call him the
Backbreaking work.
fucking Lone Rancher. That's how bad it is.
He wakes up in the morning, and when I say the morning, I mean 3 a.m. because that's the time you have to get up when you're ranching. And he wipes the crust out of his eyes. He goes up to the mirror, cries in the mirror a bit. Then he gets up and
how do
he
you know
goes
I do that?
he goes out and works the fields all day just by himself. He needs help. Was it Cece?
It's Sissy.
Sissy.
That's right. Exactly what do you need help with?
He needs workers. He needs people dedicated to working the ranch. And since you work a
Oh.
general store, no, I'm not gonna ask you. I would never do that. I could tell by your stature you wouldn't do that. However, you work in a general store, you see a lot of people on the daily. We work on a ranch that people pass by all the time. We can direct them to your general store if you direct, lost souls, people who just
I see.
came into the crossing, or people down on their luck to our ranch.
So you want me to scratch your back and you scratch mine?
Absolutely.
Precisely.
I see. And for some reason, this works in both of our favors because we're both a drawing attraction of wanted customers or possible interests that can help, right?
Well, also,
Exactly.
I don't know if you knew this, but McFarland's actually provides Tiny Tony's general store with milk to sell, and also for his ice cream. He actually provided a great amount of delicious meat for a little barbecue that we hosted not too long ago.
Well, I don't see the big harm of something like this. I think myself and Tiny Tony would absolutely welcome this idea.
And at the end of the day, it's the people we point into your direction that you're gonna be making money. People you send out this way, it's just help Shannon here.
It's just more people that get more milk and more produce for your store.
I see.
Because at the moment, I mean, shit, I can barely keep up with the needs of the customer. I'm working 25 hours a day, if you could believe it. Day in, day out, ranching, killing cats, getting
He
attacked by
works
cats.
motherfucking 40 hours a goddamn day. It's hard.
Especially, of course, in this heat. Jesus Christ, I can only
Exactly.
imagine
You think
the
the heat
fucking
is
work
here?
you put out
You
there.
think the heat here is bad? You should come to McFarland's. It's like I'm.
Plus, you have dangerous
It's like I'm ranching
animals,
on the surface
right?
of the fucking sun.
Hey, there's cougars out there, wolves, sissy. It's bad. He needs all the help he can
See.
get.
You know, I'm out there pulling weeds, picking potatoes. You know, I'm on my knees, bent down.
Would you say you're a
doing
strong
God's
man?
work. That's exactly what I am. And then what do I hear? What do I hear from behind me? Fucking cougar.
Oh, I thought you meant your people growl at you.
Nah, I only
That's more
bark
of an
at
armadillo
people.
thing.
Oh. Listen, I see, I don't see the harm in it. I think I can put in a good words and, draw them down there as far as, if they're looking for good work and business. And depending, I guess, to really sell it is the pay, right? You guys pay good?
Listen, the pay on the ranch is great. People are making money like they're getting paid for it.
Yeah, because no one want to work for free.
Of course not. Well, listen, the McFarlanes, they pay a hefty sum for people that do the work on the ranch.
Right.
And on top of that, we can actually use we can actually gather the milk and whatnot, and the potatoes and the corn and whatnot, the chicken eggs, and they give us permission for all those that stay on the ranch and run it. We can gather it for ourselves and sell that. And let me tell you, sometimes I ride in here with a crate full of milk. I walk out $500.
I see. Now, let me ask you something. Is this like a full-time position or is it just like part-time? And
No, they're gonna live
people
there.
get days off? Like, if the worker gets hot, like say a finger or something, or they stub their toe, or maybe get possibly bitten on the arm or by, in the thigh or by the groins of a possible cougar attack. Are you going to provide that health,
Of
coverage?
course. Of
Yes.
course.
We also provide retirement plans as well.
Really?
Great retirement plans. You ever ride through a ranch or a homestead and you see that old timer sitting on the porch just whittling, living their life happy?
Well,
We
they don't
provide that.
necessarily look happy, but yeah.
Well, old people aren't happy; they're miserable because they're old, but they live comfortably.
Now, do you guys offer, depending on good work, do you guys offer like different positions and like vacations and stuff like that to maybe possibly like or more, of their
maybe
choice
not
in the
vacations,
coursing? Is
but-
that a thing?
We have a quota. You hit the quota, you get a work vacation trip out to Guarma.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh wow.
We also plan events. It takes honestly, it takes a village to run a ranch. You need people of all sorts of skill sets. I mean, we've got a fully functioning forge at the ranch.
Right.
It's empty. No one's working it. We got a racing track for horses, one of the only ones around. It's empty because nobody's running it.
Well, that bites my curiosity a little bit. If you have all these great things, why don't you have current workers as it is now?
Well, you see, back in the day, McFarland's used to be involved in some interesting things,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it kind of deters people. But
I see.
that leaf has turned. We're on a new adventure. We're on a new page.
A new page, I see. I mean, I can't fault you for that, which is good. Listen, I'm only asking the questions here to, make it really sell. I mean, people not want to go to half-assed. They're gonna be, oh, just another fucking job on a ranch. No, I really want to sell it, and I really want to get the
It's
full
not just a
information
job;
what
it's a
you
fucking
provide.
home.
They get to live there, free housing.
Free house? Oh my
They
god!
get to have people there that are watching out for them, who care about them, and who want to help them and protect them and let them fucking be happy. Who can say they
That's
have
another
that?
question. Protection. Say if maybe one of a walker has some business off the skirts and they roll onto this fucking property. Then what? Do you guys take care of that, or is he on his fucking
Well,
own?
we actually there's a very new and up and coming bounty hunting posse that actually frequents McFarland's quite regularly. In fact, we had
say.
someone try to disrupt that very barbecue that I mentioned, and they got sent packing.
I see. Bounties, you say? Okay.
Ruthless motherfuckers. They used to kill people and crucify them, but now
Oh.
they're good guys.
You guys don't kill people?
Nope.
Have you ever killed someone?
Nope.
Hmm. Oh, well, if you say you haven't, then I fucking believe ya.
Yep, I definitely have not killed anyone.
Oh, well, okay then. Well, this is amazing. I don't see why we can't go into business with each other. Or I
Exactly.
should say business exchange.
Amazing. And
Lovely,
you know, you
lovely.
tell Tony that it's Shannon and Cucamonga. He really likes us. It's a good, very good opportunity here.
Yeah, of course, of course. Shannon and what was your name?
Cucamonga.
Cucamonga. Where's that name come from?
It's a town in California.
I see.
Rancho Cucamonga.
You may have some bees have been flown around maybe by it. You might want to careful not
Get
to
stung
swallow
in the
them.
throat.
Yeah, gotta be real careful there.
Oh,
Right. You guys have a
Call them
telegram,
cigarettes.
perhaps?
Yeah, my telegram is on that post over there to the right of the window, but it's UM779.
can you guys hear me? Is my internet dying?
Okay, let me.
Are we good now? I'm gonna restart my TeamSpeak just in case. Are we good? Chat? Is there still bees around me?
No, you sound great, honey. I think the bees have flown out finally.
Is it okay if my good friend Shannon here puts up one of these posters in your guys' general store?
Oh, shoes! I don't see why you can't hang it outside the window.
Perfect. I appreciate
Lovely.
it, Sissy. It's it's nice. It's nice having some people that are willing to help.
Yeah, of course, of course. You guys seem like good folk. I don't see why not. Maybe another conversation pity with Tiny Tony. Maybe we can drop off some
Of
care
course.
packages to your McFarlane.
And if you see him before I do, you should tell him about this racing thing.
Evening.
Where would you like me to hang it up?
Whatever you pick.
I gotta buy a book, actually. I don't have one. I gave it to some poor,
Right?
pale, white-haired, ancient-looking 20-year-old.
You alright? You're leading a little bit over there.
Oh, just, withdrawals from a massive amount of cocaine.
Oh, I see. Usually I'd be the one to tell you really should stop that shit, but I'm a bad influence. So
You know, we had someone come down here earlier trying to sell cocaine for $150.
was it a blonde girl?
Yes.
Okay. Me personally, I wouldn't sell it for that price. But, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
not my product,
For a
not
bump?
my fucking concern. Yeah, you know, I think
I
There
met
better be
someone today,
fucking
Cucamonga.
dolphin
They're
dandruff in
selling-
it.
They're selling cocaine for $80 a pop.
Yeah, see, that's reasonable. I better $150. I better fucking hit that and never come down.
yeah, I get you. I feel like that price is steep, and no one's gonna pay with that price in this fucking economy. Let me tell you, especially if it's not high end quality. Especially now, it's no real good
Definitely
point
no
if it's
one's
one
gonna
fucking bump.
Pay that. Definitely not.
Yeah. Would you guys recommend the price should come down to what, like something like maybe like 75 or special deals or something like that?
Yeah.
Even a special
75s
deal,
are-
like your
yeah,
first,
come
you know,
on.
first customer, you know, you break it off as a, you know, as a deal. The next time, maybe full price.
Yeah, well, what would full price be?
Oh, I don't fucking know. Maybe the most is like $100. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, first time if you buy two, you get it for 100, and then the next time they're each 100.
I agree. I fucking agree. I like the way you think. You have a business mindset, fella.
Yes,
Not many do.
I'm a businessman.
I do like business. I do like a man. What, you single? You have a wife, girlfriend? Any of you fellas? You look like very handsome fellas. Sure, you got a woman on y'all.
Shannon is looking to get married, actually.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
My friend
you should
Shannon
get
here,
out there. Yeah.
he's single. He's really looking for someone.
Why do you do this?
I mean, you should get out there. Really express yourself. Really put yourself on the front line to these ladies, you know?
Listen,
I think
like I
they
said,
love hard-working
Sissy,
man.
I'm out there 25 to 40 hours a day.
Well, they can't see you in the
I ain't got-
fucking burning
I ain't
sun
got
in the
no fucking
fields.
time.
You gotta
What am I
come in
gonna
the
do?
shade a
What
little
am I
bit.
gonna-
Come in
what
the
am I gonna
town.
take them out? What am I
Glisten
gonna
and
take them on a
showcase
date to the
yard,
fucking
walk like a
to the fucking
display.
cornfield? I'm gonna take them on a date to go fucking shear the sheep.
Cornfield? You can't take no woman on a date at a cornfield.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've got to offer at the moment. I can't be focused on nothing.
Well, listen.
What he's
right?
saying, sissies, he don't got time right now for a woman because he's working all by himself. But you help us out, you know, then he'll be free, and you can make his dreams come true.
Exactly. It's exactly what I'm saying.
Would it be weird to put the women to work? You know, come down to the fields, maybe get some ladies.
We'll take
Absolutely
anyone.
Perhaps. Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know some of the hardest working
Men,
people I know.
women,
There's a lady that used to
90-year-old
work there, her name's
grandpas,
Miss B.
children. We'll take them all.
She used to
All
work
right.
26 hours a day.
Jesus.
Just busting ass on the ranch.
Yeah, no, trust me, I get it, you know. Is it like you guys family? Does it run in the family, you know, at McFarland's? Or is it just like
No.
okay. It's always a family business sometimes.
I think it got inherited
What
down
do
the
you-
line of McFarland's.
What do you think of political marriages, sissy?
I don't always think political marriages work sometimes. I mean, yeah, sure. Right, you know, it established more strength. But trust me, it has problems down the line. You know? So
Bond, an eternal bond between the Blackwater General Store and McFarland's Ranch. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
fucking god.
well, yeah, you know what? Tiny Tony is very a single man. You know what I mean? He's a whole lot of man.
We should talk to B. Get B married to Tiny Tony.
Actually, now that I think
maybe
Tiny Tony was
Remy.
getting married to two
Who's
other
Remy?
people. I think they were in a polygamous polygamous
Polygamous.
relationship with 2 other folk.
A polyligament relationship? What's that?
I think that's when you're in a relationship with more than one person.
That's what the Mormons do, man.
Yeah.
Mormons kind of freak me out. They're
Yeah,
really
they-
intense.
I think they're very freaky as well, honestly. I didn't really
Get
want to
married
dabble in
to
all that.
Bunches of people.
What about you, Mr. Kukuma? You don't have a wife?
Nah.
Yeah, why don't you marry Miss Sissy here as a political marriage to the general store?
Huh? I'm sorry?
Never mind, I was trying to fuck with him because he keeps trying to marry me off to every Tom, Dick, and Harry we come across.
Yeah, I get it. Listen, fellas, you're gonna find your one true love,
The
hopefully.
last girl I liked got picked up by some terrible outlaws and shot in front of me, and then I sent her away. That way she wouldn't happen again.
You know,
Then I pushed her away even further by like going after another girl, and there wasn't really feelings there, but I did it. Push her away further.
you know the hard truth
You
of
should
that.
really. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, you go.
I was just gonna say you should really talk to somebody about that.
He wants you to get a therapist.
I don't have time for a therapist. I don't have time for love, Shannon. That's all you, man.
I don't. What part of anything we've talked about with this fine lady has told you that I have any time to be married to anyone?
Yo, I mean, fuck, man. At this rate, you're gonna have to and start pushing babies out. That way, you actually have fucking workers at the ranch. For fuck's sake.
I could do it how
Have
the
you guys
Amish
ever
do it.
tried the orphanage down in Saint Denis?
I
See if
actually
they-
just took a trip out there today.
Really?
Looked around for some urchins and whatnot.
There's always crackheads as well too.
Yeah, exactly. I've actually, I can relate to them. I grew up in New York City.
There's always addicts. Addicts are your best. I'm gonna be honest. Addicts will be your best bet to
Well,
try to
I
find.
don't know about that because Seth was telling me about this guy that he hired to the ranch who had a bunch of opium dead and apparently burnt down a fucking cat house.
Oh.
Maybe you hire that little twerp, that little tiny, inconceivable blonde girl that tried selling us cocaine for $200.
Who's that? I probably already have.
I think
Her name was Kit.
Yes,
Kit Ripley?
Kit. Yep, that's the one.
That's the one that charged me $125 for cocaine.
125, man. She's at 175.
Well, what can I say? I'm a charmer.
That's your man right there. Look, a coal miner.
How you doing, sweetheart?
We'll hit him on the way out.
Ranch work is definitely easier than coal mining.
Hey, fella, would you like to see sunlight at some point in your fucking week?
Yeah.
Just the last word, please.
Just a le-
Fell off my horse, so it's gonna be a
Oh, I see. You finding work pretty nicely these days?
Look, she's already doing it.
You know, I don't normally like to give you credit. Oh, look, it's the... I saved that man from dying on the side of the street earlier.
Get out and get some sun. You know,
You should have known. I mean, it's probably his time. Look at.
he's really good.
He's actually 20 years old.
And I really do figured, you know.
No, you were
pretty
saying
sure.
like you were just saying like you don't usually give me credit. I know I'm a fucking genius, man.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, this is a good idea talking to her about,
Like I said, you ever
you know,
thought about,
marketing.
What are her? You know, Mick Follin's ranch is hiring
She's a fucking pro.
some really fine fine job there. You have some really great vacation,
You know what we're gonna do when he comes out? We're gonna be talking to each other like we haven't been listening this whole time about how great McFarlane's is.
food and drinks while you're working in the hot ass sun and stuff like that. I really think you should do so. I feel like the mines are just not for you, and especially if you go down to McFarland, some really good people and really good business.
He's a fucking pro. Listen to her.
Okay, all right. I'll have to think about it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. If you want to look out that window out there for the advertising, you're more than welcome, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
take
you.
care.
Yeah, so anyway, I was out there at McFarland's, and holy shit, that ranch is top tier. Let me tell
I
you.
just got done with a job down there, man. They paid me $500 fucking dollars, man. The foreman, he also wished me a
Great guy,
good day,
huh?
gave me a bonus.
Holy shit, look at that. They're just real up and comers over there, I guess. They're just really working their ass off and making a life for themselves that's, better than coal mining, I'd say.
Definitely better than coal mining.
It's nice to see sunlight at some point in your week.
Not even a fucking coal miner? Are you serious?
What? Do you see what I'm fucking working with you? Not a
That man
goddamn,
was
not even a
covered in
second glance.
fucking coal debris head to toe, and he
Elias.
That man is not 20 years old. Hey, mister, you interested in working at a ranch?
I mean, I've never worked at a ranch before.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like you said, you've never done anything before.
That's true.
You just say that.
Well, he told me that. I saved this man's life.
Oh, I see.
Come on,
Well, Elias, you should, if you're not doing anything with your life, you're just wandering around, you should make your way to a ranch not far from me. It's called McFarland's. I work there, and we're looking for good people. People that are looking to, make a home for themselves, build something.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What do you think?
That sounds nice. Let me give it a try.
I think that's a great idea. I think
All
that's a
right,
really
so
great
we get the
idea.
fucking
Like I said, remember,
Blackwater.
if you ever need anything,
We get the Blackwater
I mean,
Stalker. This is where
Just telegram
it's
me,
come
alright?
down to.
All right, it's Shannon, right?
That's it. That's my name. You're Elias Carver. I remembered because you're very rememberable. You're unique.
I'm glad you think so.
Yep.
Is that the ranch you're talking about? Where is it at?
It's a little further west from here. If you follow the road heading for Armadillo, you'll run right through it.
Oh, I think I just went through there. I had to go take some flowers to Armadillo.
There you go. You've already seen it.
It's a nice place.
It's amazing. You any good with a gun?
Place to start a home.
Exactly.
Do I have a gun?
Well, are you any good with one? And do you have one?
I have one, and I just now learned how to shoot it.
Well, we could teach you. Over at McFarland's. It'll be great.
Hold on, Shannon, you stay here.
We have some great fine people down at the ranch who are quite welcome, even here down in Blackwater, including at the general store. Yeah, it's her first day today. It's her first day.
Hola, Chica. Hello.
Hola, Chica. Hi, howdy.
It's your first day.
Yes.
Fresh off the boat.
Train, but yes.
Fresh off the train. Well, we got an opportunity for you. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
I mean, if it's the same one that this nice lady's been telling me about, like I told her, I'd like to get my bearings first before making any kind of commitment to any sort of job or anything.
Well, I'll tell you this. While you figure all that out, if you need a place to come down to feel safe, You don't even have to work. We got housing, lodging. Just stop by the ranch sometime.
And they got lemonade.
And we got lemonade.
Oh, lemonade is a good draw. Thank you for the information.
Of course, no pressure. Get on.
Good.
All right. You take yourself. You take care now.
All right,
Good luck
you
finding
too.
your bearings. If you have any questions, any concerns, or things you may want to know, McFarland's Ranch is always there for you.
Yeah,
What
there's
is your name?
Or the Jennifer store.
What is your name?
I'm Sissy Marie.
Sissy. All right, that's easy.
There's a flyer right outside their general store with the information about McFarland's there.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
What was your name?
Dulcie.
Dulcie.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Cucamonga, or Kuka for short.
Pleasure's all mine, I'm sure.
Well, I hope to see you around.
Take care now, miss.
You too.
Hey, listen, Elias.
She not coming to the fucking ranch.
She ain't coming.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Not even fresh off the train, bro.
Really?
The reputation
You know,
is so
it's a big
bad
decision, and I
that
think you're
people
gonna make the
fresh
right
off the
one.
train aren't even gonna come to the ranch.
Well, thanks for saying that. I'm gonna go lay my head down now, but I'll let you know.
Alright.
Like I said, thanks for helping me earlier.
Yeah, no problem. You take it easy, all right? Stay safe.
I will. But just be careful. They said there was people out. That's what the medic said. I don't know. She took me to Armadillo. She just said there were bad people around, but I can't really tell who's bad and who's not. I'm not a good judge of character, so.
Well, I appreciate the heads up. I'll keep my eyes out.
All right. Well, thanks again, and it was nice to meet you, mister.
Cucamonga.
A Kuka Hookah?
Kuka is fine.
Hookah Hookah? That's not a bad nickname.
I don't mean to be rude, but it kind of sounds like something a chicken would say.
Yeah, that's fine. It's the name of the town. It's, you know, it's, yeah. Yeah.
Really? There's a town called Cluckamunga?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. And the world's fascinating. Well, I'll see you later.
See you later, Elias.
This is what it's fucking down to. We're hiring the fucking stalker of Blackwater, the fucking ghost of the Great Plains, man. I had to stand there and get insulted by the fucking ghoul of the Great Plains.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, okay? You just listen. You're just getting a taste. Of what
That
it's been
man
like for
is
me.
gonna he's gonna fucking slit your throat and take over
No,
the ranch.
because he likes me. He likes me. See, people like listen. You'd fucking slit Seth Kelly's throat, all right, if you didn't fucking like him, okay?
It's bold of you to assume I like Seth.
That's fair.
Also, not even a fucking girl freshly off the train, man. She turned us down.
Yeah, I even caught her staring at the job board. She's not coming. She wasn't interested.
You're gonna wake
sorry.
up with your leg cut
I'm
off, and that
fucking-
man, it's gonna be in that man's mouth.
Listen, he's not a cannibal, alright? He's just, this is the problem. Listen, we can build him up. He's ground level. We can work with him. We can make him better.
Listen, there's a good kind of freaky and a good kind of, you know, disturbing, like Freddy, like, you know, our Freddy, but that...
He's the new Freddy.
No.
Wait, what happened? What's wrong with that guy?
You know, maybe he'll work at the ranch. He'll get some sun. He'll, you know, tan up a bit. Maybe some color will come.
The guy's
bright
like fucking
colors.
85.
He's 20.
What? What do you mean he's 20?
You gotta really
He's
look at
20
his face.
and
He's not that old.
Never been in the sun. His
I'm
pale
pretty
as
sure
paper.
I'm pretty sure he's been locked in a basement for 90% of his life.
Jesus fuck. Has he ever?
Listen, I'm being real open right now. That's how fucking.
That's a well dweller.
That's how bad off we are. All right. That's what I've got to work with.
How are you gonna try to fucking recruit someone that's never been in the heat and sun?
He'll learn. It'll make him stronger if he survives.
How do you know that? What if he fucking burns like a fucking vampire? Like, just you push him out into the sun,
He's
he
not
starts
gonna
cooking.
burn.
His
He's been
skin
walking
starts
around in sun all
glistening
day.
and
You heard him?
sparkling.
He was just out in Armadillo.
How do you know that?
He said it to me. We talked. We were
Was
talking.
it at nighttime?
No, well, I didn't ask that much,
We
but
were in the
probably not. It
shade.
takes a
Didn't
few
even ask
days
him.
to get out of here.
He's probably been fucking under, like, just dodging the sun and just been in shade the whole time.
You know what?
I
All right.
don't-
You know what? How about Cucamonga? How about this? How about you take over the ranch? I'll go fuck off. I'll stop making mango tangos again and be a fucking miserable degenerate again, and you can take
Absolutely
over.
fucking not,
and you
man.
can go out there and
I've been
fucking
sitting here helping you,
spread your
trying to
heart
fucking
open
help
every
you.
person you meet about I do appreciate that. You're right. You know, it probably should be nicer.
You got this. Listen, you probably don't hear it from Seth, but like, no. I'm proud of you.
Is Seth like a boyfriend?
Seth is his boyfriend, yeah.
Oh, I see why you didn't want to marry a lovely lady. Okay.
Oh, Seth isn't my fucking boyfriend. Seth is like a fucking extra asshole.
Oh. It must be really uncomfortable.
Yeah, in the worst place you can imagine, that's where the asshole is located. But you know, it's like it's grown on you, and you got used to it being there, and you know you've grown to live with it.
I see. Well, I hope you gentlemen find, hopefully a couple pair of people that are down to help you out there on the ranch, but it seems like no one's taking the fucking bait tonight.
Hey, you want to come work at a ranch?
No.
You live here in
I'm starting to
Blackwater?
think this.
I mean, I
At
do
this point,
ranch walk, but not in fucking McFarland's, mostly in Emerald Ranch. Half the time. I like
go
it.
all the way to fucking Emerald.
Yeah, I like it over there. It's green.
Whoa, hold on, wait.
McFarland's
We
is
got
green.
grass.
No, you don't.
Yes,
we got
you do.
grass. It's just yellow.
Do you have grass?
It's
our grass
it's
is
just
green.
yeah, it's like greenish yellow.
It's brown. It's fucking like
No,
yellow
whoa,
and
whoa,
fucking
You're
whoa,
thinking
whoa.
about
dying.
you're thinking
That
of
fucking shit is
Armadillo. You're
dying
thinking
out
of
there.
Armadillo. You're thinking of the
No.
Great Plains.
I am
Now
not
listen.
thinking of the Great Plains.
This is how it. McFarland's is like the oasis in the wasteland. All
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because everything around it is dead and miserable and fucking diseased and awful. But
Every time
McFarland's
I
is like
fucking
the Ark.
breathe over there, I feel like I get fucking dry nosebleeds.
Yeah,
That's why
you
you just-
learned it's you. I mean, if you're doing cocaine, it shouldn't even bother
I
you,
feel like I lick
sissy.
my lips about like 52 times while I'm over there. All right, it's just like a constant like cracked lips and skin.
Can give you
Not to
lard.
mention the fucking cat. That sometimes people don't put a warning label on you. Just fucking it just comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, oh yeah, it doesn't bite. It's fucking friendly. It doesn't bite.
and it's fucking chasing you. Not to mention the fucking wolves, right?
But on the bright side, there's a lovely waterfall, like, 2 minutes away.
And it's got gold in it.
You ever get butt naked and swim underneath a waterfall?
No, I've never been butt naked and swim across a fucking water.
Well, you won't know until you try, and only McFarland's has that.
I would love to see this fucking waterfall, because I probably don't even know where it is.
We could go see it right now.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. This way. Oh, there it is.
What about Valentine, Shannon? There's got to be people in Valentine that will work out here.
Cucamonga, I just told you. I went on a fucking journey across the entirety of the crossing today, putting up posters and talking to folks.
Well, I feel like you're not really putting much pizzazz into your pitch sales, you know what I mean?
I have put so much fucking... Listen, it's... At this
Maybe you should add a dance.
How long I've been doing it, you want me to fucking dance?
I think if you add a really nice dance, people like, oh my god, he's passionate. Of course I would want to fucking work for this fella. Or go down to the McFarland's to see what it's all about. If you don't have like enthusiasm in your fucking pitch, no one wants to fucking buy it what you're fucking selling.
You know, well, I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking salesman, I'm a rancher.
Well, I get that. But
Actually,
in
I'm
order,
pretty good at
you know,
selling
you gotta
milk.
do,
I
like you
could,
said,
maybe I just
desperate
embody
times
how
does
I sell
measures.
milk. Because when I sell milk, I'm real fucking... I do a whole pitch.
If you two were politically married, you guys would be joined at the hip, and she could do the pizzazz part for you.
Not getting married again.
I'm not getting married in general.
Who were you married to before?
Well, I don't know if he is dead or not, but his name was Gallagher, Damon Gallagher. And we were married for a time until we weren't. And we just think it didn't fucking work out, so we got a divorce. He didn't treat me horrible, we just didn't had two different, agendas. He was an excellent husband to me, but I just couldn't do it anymore.
Well, that's like the beautiful thing about a political marriage. There's no love in it.
Yeah, it just gets complicated and messy. You know what I mean? Because that is, it's like a contract, right? Like a really
I also think she expressed an intense distaste for spending any time in the Ksinz.
Sleeping?
No. I
don't believe
sleep
you.
like the dead.
I don't believe you.
I'm not kidding. I sleep like the dead. I'm just, as soon as I'm out, I'm done.
I mean, that can also be a good pitch, no? Most women can't
I
date
don't breathe
men
very loud. I don't breathe very
that
quick.
fucking snore. I hate that. I feel like I would commit.
Oh, it's a political marriage. You don't even have to be in the same bed as him. Look at that, Shannon. She's already envisioning sleeping with you.
Sleep in the same bed, but still, I'm not for it. Political marriage, it's just something they do. I never really.
Hey, there's something there.
I also think it wouldn't really work out, Kuka, because she's expressed that she doesn't want to spend any fucking time on the ranch.
Look at this beautiful green grass.
Yeah, that grass right there, look at that. Green to the right. Green.
That's not sand and dirt and...
Look at that ahead of us. What's that? That's the
really
oasis
green.
of the west.
We got trees.
You barely have flowers.
What do you... Don't mind that.
Look, this ranch. Yeah, just let them take care of that. Don't worry about it. But look, it's definitely better than Emerald. Look at all the space. I don't mind that.
yeah, it's great. Like,
Look at all the trees. And look, this grass is green.
See, this place is great.
yeah, bunch of nice ladies that totally don't look captured against their will and don't know, look the range and don't know how to get out.
Hey, that's Agatha. She lived her whole life here. She
Very
sews.
humid out here. Very, very humid.
She sews nice sweaters. And right over this way is our waterfall. That is a part of the ranch.
Very hot out here. Jeez.
Oh, I mean, that's, you know, it's a good thing we got this waterfall then.
What the hell is that?
Oh, so, I think, don't mind the coffin there. But look, here it is. Here's our waterfall. What is this? What? You could get boats here? Since when? You guys think if I jumped in the water, I'd get incapped?
Okay. I mean, if you get a running start, I mean.
No.
Okay. If you say no, then I won't do it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Well, I don't think you should do that.
All right, I won't.
But I've never seen this before. This is new. I mean, this is part of the ranch.
Oh, I see.
Look at that, right up on the waterfall, our waterfall.
Can you get across? I'm sure of it, right?
This is
These
called
rocks?
McFarland's Falls. I wouldn't try that.
Are you sure?
I don't think it's a good idea.
All right then. Nice. Yeah, it's very nice.
They're called waterfalls for a reason, you know. Yeah.
Oh, this is
I didn't even realize this was up. Yeah.
I didn't either.
You did it? I thought you did.
Well, I've been down there, but I haven't really come up this way. You
Oh.
know, when I showed up here, my first thought wasn't, hey, I'm going to jump off that. Look at this. You can sit right here, you can read a book. You
Very
could think
true.
about philosophy. You could think about your next
Political
big
marriage.
hot item on general store shelves.
It is very nice indeed.
Yeah, so next time you're thinking about ranching, maybe come down this way instead of Emerald.
Oh, yeah. I'll be. You guys be the first to know. Okay, first to know if I come to McFarland's, surely.
Yeah, she's not coming. I can hear it. You know, just don't lead us on. All right, if you're not gonna come, just say it.
Listen.
You know, at this point,
I think
just
what I
kinda
really
used to
don't like
disappointment.
about McFall is feeding the chickens there. That's what really pisses me off.
I'm telling you, it's the fucking chickens. I think that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I think
The chickens and the
that's-
cougar.
It's definitely just the chickens.
I mean, they got chickens at Emerald too.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, they're very stubborn
Have you ever
chickens.
fed the emerald chickens? It's easy. They're smart. They just eat the food.
Oh, whoa,
and then
whoa,
they lay
whoa,
the
hey,
eggs.
listen, this has nothing to do with intelligence, alright? Our chickens are just fine. They just have a little bit of heat stroke from time to time.
Yeah, and they're also very hard of fucking hearing. You say dinner's fucking ready to go the other way. And not to
She
mention
has a
most of the
point.
fucking wolves that come are over there steals the chickens. Scares them off.
Listen, I'm
I
not
get
saying
I get it, sissy. You know, Emerald, it's more your speed. You got delicate hands.
I do have delicate. What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, it's a compliment, you know. It's just out
Are
here.
you saying I can't get down and dirty and experience roughness with my hands?
I would never.
Is that what you're
I
saying?
mean, I would
Are
never
you
say
insinuating
that.
I can't do these.
I'm
certain
just,
jobs
I'm
down?
just, you know, I'm just. It would be the day. See you working out here. Wouldn't believe it until I see it.
Maybe I will come to my fucking fall and show you. Keep off
I doubt it. I'll believe it when I see it, sissy. I'll believe it when I see it. See, Shannon, that's how it's done.
That was really good. How'd you do that? You told her not to come, and now she's coming. What the? How the fuck did that work?
Gotta know people, man.
This is why I need to find. Maybe this political marriage thing does have some egg on it, because I need somebody that's better at talking to people than I am.
I could tell you it's definitely not the Great Plains Ghoul.
Well, yeah, no shit. You know what I was thinking about, as well. You know what McFarland's has that Emerald doesn't.
What?
I can't tell you how many people I see ride through here while I'm ranching. I meet countless people, because think about it. If you want to go out to the west, most people they ride right through that gate, right down this road, right out the other gate. And most of the time, sometimes at least, if they see someone here, they stop and they talk.
It's true.
See.
That's why we're gonna, you know, point people to your general store. We could even get a flyer put up right over there by the job board.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
If I'm being honest, I can't really be seen working here if you're gonna try to draw business down there. I have to be, you know, front line and greet the people that you're fucking pushing my direction as well.
Well, you can just tell them, well, listen, what if they see me shopping in the general store? You just tell them that this is my ranch of choice when I want to do some extra work.
It's very true. It's very
Like
true.
if I see someone in Blackwater and they go, hey, I saw you in the general store. I go, yeah, that's my general store. That's the one I go to.
Let's see. Oh, see why not. I mean, like I said, I think there's another pending conversation between you guys and myself and with Tiny Toady present. See if he likes this, idea as well too moving forward. Amongst other things that we have talked about and discussed that, you guys would be perfect, the perfect people. I want to pitch it to once I have to talk with Tiny after, so.
All right, wonderful. Well, I could confidently say the talk's gonna go great because Tiny Tony loves us. He was down here selling his meat the other day.
He does.
Oh,
Tiny is a dear friend of mine. One of my first big time customers, really.
That man needs to be protected. He's one of the good ones, all right?
He is.
Right. Well, I think I'm gonna head back to Blackwater. You guys staying here?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Yeah, likewise.
All
it was
right.
nice meeting you, though, Sissy.
Nice meeting you, gentlemen, too, all right? You guys take care and...
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Remember, delicate hands.
Motherfucker. So you so fucking delicate.
Yo, W stream today, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We will be back tomorrow. Today was like an 8-hour stream. Let's see, is anyone streaming Wild? All right. Later, guys. See you tomorrow.